Hi there, wonderful awakening beings and spiritual souls. Jo Rose of JoRose.com, numerologist and energy forecaster. In this video, I'm sharing with you the numerology forecast for February 2023. But before I do, let's recap what 2023 has in store for us. It's a 7 energy. How do we know this? By adding together and reducing down all the digits of the current year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 equals 7. The traits of the 7 energy are trust and faith. It's the seeker, the searcher. It's the analyst. It's reflective, intuitive, insightful, knowledgeable. It has foresight, can be very detailed, and it's the number of wisdom. The flip side of the 7 energy is it can be erratic, hesitant, inconsistent, mistrustful, emotionally closed, removed, cynical, cutting, arrogant. The lesson I'm suggesting based around the 7 energy for this month is you, life, is the sum of all that has gone before this moment. It's time to join the dots. Be open-minded, be open in your heart to new ways to discover your answers and you and your truth. For more information on this year 2023 7 energy, I have created a video and I will leave the link in the description below. Let's move on to February. February is a 9 energy. How do we know this? By adding 2 from the second month of the year to the 7 of the year is 9. The traits of the 9 energy. It can be humble, broad-minded. It's knowledgeable like the 7 energy. It's about realization. It's caring, charitable, giving, can be honest. It's about releasing, concluding, letting go. It's accepting, thoughtful, and real, deep, life-altering transformation. All numbers bring transformation. But at this point, I'd like to compare it to the caterpillar as it turns into the butterfly. The flip side of this energy is it can be spiteful, skeptical, aggressive, biased, vengeful, revengeful, moody, aloof, intense, fickle, fanatical, and cowardice. The lesson I'm recommending this month based around the 7 and 9 energy is to recognize the interconnectedness and the disconnectedness when we don't realize. Everything is connected. With the 7 energy nudging you to go within, it's time to recognize the self and your role in life. Doing this, you will begin to see how you affect the frequency by your vibration. As Tesla said, if man could understand the 369, vibration, energy, and frequency, they would know the workings of the universe. Where are you vibrating? I share often power versus force. I'll share it again. Low vibrations and high vibrations. Where are you at this moment in time? What moves you lower and what elevates you? The 9 of this month will prompt you or prompt things that you have suppressed to surface. The 7 is about taking time out. So take time out. Register your true feelings on what is being brought up. The universe is bringing it to your attention. Now is the time to deal with it. Not rush or rash. That's why the 7 suggests you go within. It's time to let go of someone or something. One of the hardest lessons in life is letting go. Whether it's guilt, anger, love, loss, or betrayal. Change is never easy. We fight to hold on and we fight to let go. Yet when we're in flow, it just feels that little bit more easier. What might you need to be letting go of? This could be a habit, a behavior, a thought, a perception. What once served you no longer does. We create habits and programs. We keep going back to our younger self. It's time to attend to the younger self, to do some shadow work, go within and release. Some people believe holding on and hanging in there are signs of great strength. However, there are times when it takes much more strength to know when to let go and then to actually do it. The 9 suggests you surrender to the trigger. What is it bringing up for you? To surrender to the moment. How do you feel in this very moment? Breathe, let go, and remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. Surrender to Source. Connect to the highest power. You hear people have a download or a aha moment or a thought that just pops in their head. This happens when we're in the moment. Surrender to flow. Feel it. Note any resistance. Letting go of things is not always a bad thing. Say goodbye in order to say hello. Letting go of what no longer serves you will serve you tenfold. Imagine if you could let go of lazy habits that are holding you back, overindulging in unhealthy habits. Let go of a negative body image or your comfort zone that I call the known zone. It really isn't comfortable. Drop the excuses. If you could let go of a job you disliked or limiting beliefs or comparing yourself to others, where might you be? Imagine if you could let go of worrying about the past or people-pleasing, unrealistic expectations or fear of the future. Just imagine if you let go of grudges or guilt, how much lighter you could be. Imagine if you could let go of placing others on a pedestal. They always fall and hurt themselves. Let go of worrying what others think of you. Imagine if you could let go of things you no longer use or love. The 9 is a charitable number. Give it to charity. Give it to a friend. Sell it even. Use the money for something else. Imagine if you could let go of that "when I get this, I will be happy" statement. Big thing to let go of could be fear porn or propaganda. Know that news broad spell casting is a programming. Let it go. Turn off the TV. Imagine if you could let go of the need to be in control. Imagine if you could let go of what others expect from you or overscheduling. What would it be like to let go of negative self-talk or self-thoughts? Big one. Imagine if you could let go of needing to be right, or that statement that always starts with "if this" or "if only." In the process of letting go, you will lose many things from the past, but you will find yourself. We all have a story or two. Has yours become a crutch? Who are you without your story? What could your story be keeping you from? What could your new story be? Remember, letting go isn't about having the courage to release the past. It's about having the wisdom and strength to embrace the present. This year's 7 says stop and breathe. Then breathe some more. Breathe deeper. Breathe slower. Breathing brings you into the moment. Breathing changes your current vibration. They often say before you speak out, stop and breathe, count to 10. The 9 says release. With each breath, feel the weight lift and the lightness come within. Feel the calm. Feel the zen. It's hard to fly when something is weighing you down. Let it go. Now, this month is a 9 energy. It's about releasing and letting go, which is excellent because next month, from March till the end of November, we have a full epicycle playing out 1 to 9. By letting go and clearing space this month, there is a space. What do you want to fill it with? Fill it with something that you want, because otherwise all debris of life or the same things you were attempting to release will come back in. Look at the goal you want to set. Last month I mentioned about visualizing it. Now release what needs to go in order to start creating this project, this small goal this step to the next direction, the next level, whether that be where you live, in your career, in your relationships, in your well-being, in your diet, anything. Pick a goal and go with it. You're clearing space this month so that you've got the space and the time to do this. What is surfacing for you that needs to go? Or what needs to surface to let it go? No, suppression leads to depression. It's a low vibration and it brings poor well-being. Release brings relief, a high vibration and good well-being. Things that come up in a 7 and a 9 need to be dealt with. There is dissatisfaction in something or many things. Use the 7 energy to explore and the 9 energy to release. One thing that comes up in all of our lives at some point is drama. Let's use this month to work on drama. This is probably a great time to mention Stephen Cartman. Have you heard of DDT? DDT is a model of dysfunctional social interactions and illustrates a power game. There are 3 roles: victim, rescuer, and persecutor, with each role representing a common and ineffective response to conflict. As you can see, the triangle can be found within the self as well as within a relationship interaction with another, a spouse, partner, child, co-worker, and so on. Most of us are neurologically programmed to play these 3 roles, and we consciously or unconsciously choose one role given the particular context. Yes, we can flip. Throughout a situation, we can move into all 3 of these roles at any one time. What are the roles? The victim, the poor me. This role can feel victimized, trapped, helpless, hopeless, and at the mercy of life. They have handed over power to others consciously or unconsciously. They blame persecutors and look to attract a rescuer. In this mode, one is stuck, unable to make decisions, solve problems, or feel accomplishment. Another arm of the triangle is the rescuer. Let me help do that for you. This role is riddled with guilt and fear. They don't like to see people suffer or be swamped by their situation. They mean well, are codependent and often controlling. They appear to have a good intention, but I would ask whilst fixing another's life who is dealing with their own. That and they are preventing growth in the victim's life, mostly an energy-sucking, thankless role. The final arm is the persecutor. It's all your fault. Persecutors blame the victims and criticise the rescuers without providing appropriate guidance, assistance, or a solution to the problem. Within a drama, roles may switch depending on who feels empowered by the energy in the moment. This triangle can bring results, but not without sucking out energy. I often mention the Celestine prophecy. They talk about energy and taking of energy. So how can you escape the DDT, which is the dreaded drama triangle? There's a second triangle I discovered 9-10 years ago called TED by Wormeldorf, written under the pen name David Emerald, and it's called The Power of TED. A great book, really helped me look at things differently. The TED triangle encourages you to step into the light of your own dreams and desires, to bring forward a better version of yourself, one that can stand in their own power whilst being flexible. There are 3 roles: creator, challenger, and coach, with each role uplifting, supportive, and moving you forward. TED shifts the roles from the victim, rescuer, and persecutor to the creator, coach, and challenger. It helps us to change mindsets, work towards the desired outcomes, and generate greater awareness and more options. Creator is the solution solver. The creator is outcome focused and passion powered. It takes responsibility and creates action. The coach empowers. The coach encourages insight, goal, and a plan. The challenger brings accountability. The challenger clarifies the situation and holds accountability, bringing forth creativity, courage, and effort. As you can see, the DDT is in conflict, and yet the TED triangle brings in a team. Everything is energy, and understanding how energy works, which is why I share the numerology, can help you navigate through it. We are all so depleted that we take energy, we plead energy, we bleed energy. The Celestine Prophecy is a great book to work with the energy. So is The Empowerment of TED. As you can see, everything is connected. Nothing is separate. Everything is energy. Both negative and positive outcomes are possible. What do you want your outcome to be? Are you going to fall into the poor me, the victim? Or are you going to become the creator of your own destiny? Are you going to break free of the shackles that are holding you back? And are you going to flow forward into something new and uplifting? Ask yourself, what would work best for you now, in this moment, moving forward? What do you need to let go of? And what do you want to start incorporating into your life as you move forward? Remember, it's your life, spelled L-Y-F-E. Love yourself first every day. What did I say earlier? Suppression leads to depression. Release leads to relief. Energy is in everything. It vibrates at various levels. You create the frequency when you go up or down, or the amount of time you spend in that energy. Frequency is repetition. Let go of what no longer serves you and feel the transformation. Just like the butterfly, it started as the caterpillar and it forms inside the cocoon. You cannot help the caterpillar out of the cocoon. It's got to work from within. But when it releases and it's free, spreads its wings, beautiful colours, and flutters and flies. It's weightless. People have a hard time letting go of their suffering out of fear of the unknown. They prefer suffering that is familiar, the comfort zone, the known zone. One of the most courageous decisions you will ever make is to finally let go of whatever is hurting your heart and soul. Emotions can run high. The 9 can be very sensitive. Be gentle and loving to yourself in each and every moment. Be the supporter, the cheerleader, the caregiver that you want. Become your own support. And stop letting things live rent-free in your space, in your head, in your body. Release. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, please do, and push that bell for notifications. And please share with family and friends. Share in your social media. Let's raise the vibration. Let's release what's no longer serving us and move on. This is how we can raise the vibration. This is how the world can become a better place. As I said, when we work with the energy, when we know the energy, and knowing your own personal energy can be the best thing you could do. I have many videos that you can go and check on my channel. But I also do readings, consultations and mentorships. So get in touch. I'd love to help you rebuild you and move you forward in your goals, in your journey towards your destiny. Live every moment of your designer lifestyle. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.